Thanks for listening to Dad's Doing Nerd Shit, a podcast by three dads who talk about the shit they are interested in. Just a little reminder for the listeners, we are not experts, and you shouldn't take advice from us, in life and death stuff. I mean, both recommendations, movie recommendations, go for it. Just don't blame us. All opinions are biased because they're ours, and we tend to cuss, swear, and pretty much say whatever the fuck we want. So if you don't want your kids to hear it, tell them to get the fuck out of the room. With that out of the way, roll the dice and join us as we discuss the things we love and the culture around being a nerd.
All right, welcome to Dad's Doing Nerd Shit. I'm Matt.
I'm Jim.
I'm Dusty.
There he is. And we're just going to shoot the nerd shit today. Big things have dropped in the nerd world.
Ooh.
Well, at least one big thing. I mean,
that's what
we all watched the Dungeons and Dragons.
The trailer.
Yeah, the trailer with Chris Pine and fucking
some
Michelle Rodriguez.
That one guy and the other guy?
Yeah.
Honor Among Thieves, which is always a, nice oxymoron to
right.
start your movie
so
off
before
with.
we get into anything else, where do you guys fall on the 50-50 divide of the trailer? The 50-50 divide being some people are stoked because it looks, relatively decent, and the last Dungeons and Dragons movie we had, we don't talk about.
I don't know if I've ever watched it in its entirety.
I haven't either, and I own it on DVD and VHS.
I didn't even know there was a D&D movie.
When you look at the cast, you would expect it to be awesome.
Dusty, I've shared, both times I found copies of it. I shared it, and you're like, oh, I didn't know that existed.
See?
Dusty does that every year with his Marvel cards. He's like, I forgot I even had these.
I forgot I had these.
See? Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, no shit.
Like Jeremy Irons and shit. Like I see Jeremy Irons in a movie, and I'm like, yo, that's going to be good. Not that one.
So anyways, the other 50% is the rules lawyers that, a druid can't wild shape into an owlbear.
Yeah, no, I'm not that bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was a picture, a video you sent to the group chat earlier. And I was like, I didn't take it as wild shape. I took it as a polymorph spell. But, I'm not.
I think it was more along the lines of how it was used, right?
Right.
And I thought it looked awesome, though, jumping on the horse like that. Who gives a fuck if she can't? I mean, at no level, there's no level a druid can turn into a fucking owlbear?
I don't think owlbear falls under wild shape at all.
It's got to at some point. That would be strange.
They did a pretty good job with the CGI on that owlbear, too. I'd have to say, a lot of it CGI-wise, it looks pretty good.
It does. I love the way it looks. I think it looks great. I mean, the CGI, the dragon, bro. That was the first thing I noticed, the gelatinous cube. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that dragon is totally a fucking black dragon. It has the skeletal snout.
5E.
Yes, exactly, for sure. You can look in the fucking Dungeon Master's Guide and find that dragon, and it's got the horns coming forward, the skeletal snout. It's badass. It's badass.
So, I have to ask, there is a scene where they show a skeletal person, but from above. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on that being Vecna, pre-Lost Hand and Eye?
I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
If it's going to be anybody, it'll probably be Mordenkainen, the Mad Mage. They have so many other people to use besides Vecna. And especially with fucking lamer things running a Vecna storyline, they're not going to bring Vecna into their big movie.
So good.
I mean, you can shit on Stranger Things all you want. We just finished it today.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome. I love it.
It was pretty good.
I do enjoy it. But, it's not for everybody, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm. And I get that all the time. You should totally watch it. Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I'm not going to tell you have to watch it, but
it's good to throw on the background while you're doing other things, especially like seasons 3 and 4. Like they're 3 and 4. It's like, all right, they're fighting another big monster. Like
right. So I have looked up the owlbear, and as soon as I looked up the owlbear, I saw why a druid can't turn into an owlbear. Because technically it is a large monstrosity,
right?
Not a beast. So they can only transform into beasts. Now, if WotC is going to change that classification, you're talking about being able to transform into an owlbear by level 5, I'm pretty sure, because an owlbear is a CR3 creature.
Right.
So if they made that a beast, that would be fucking dope to be able to turn into a fucking owlbear.
Oh yeah!
Are they really going to change the language of the rules just because of a D&D movie, though?
If people get down with it and they're like, that would be awesome, yeah. Because they changed it because people are like, what if I want to have a friendly beholder in my game? Well, you can, but now everybody else can too, and we could before, but they just had to change the words.
I was going to say, what's really stopping you from doing it? I mean...
Right, exactly. There was nothing stopping you before, just nothing outside of when they specifically said, this is your world, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I mean, so, do people think that, like, mid-session you're going to be like, all right, I wild shape into an owlbear? WotC police comes in, no, you're not.
Yeah, if the DM's like, okay, and you're strong, and like...
Sounds cool, I'm
having
down for it.
DM'd, if you want to burn a spell slot, I'd say a wild shape and a 2nd level spell slot, I'd let you fucking... 3rd level spell slot, I'd let you fuck it. I don't know what polymorph is, so I would keep it under polymorph's spell requirement, but yeah, now we're getting too...
Don't quote me on this, and Dusty,
technical.
You can type it up in search, because obviously I can't. We'll get into that in a minute. I'm pretty sure polymorph is a 5th level, because it's a pretty powerful spell.
Right, that's what I thought too. Yeah.
Do you have a church drive to use?
Yeah. 4th level transmutation.
4th level.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean,
but I was totally fine with the CGI. Looked great. The movement, it was a cool move, right? Like, as far as the rule of cool goes, the fact that the owlbear is labeled as a monstrosity is just a mechanic, so you can't. But I'm sure there's some DMs who have let their druids transform, and like Dusty said, we don't know if she wild shaped. It could have been a polymorph. A polymorph makes perfect sense. Because
that's originally what I thought.
Right. Well, a druid at we just said it's 4th level. 2nd level druid can cast polymorph.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I know I shared it to the group chat or one of the chats earlier, but I was like, I really
7th level, my bad.
Because players are notorious for forgetting things.
Mm-hmm.
Or, everybody is shouting out, cast fireball, hoo, 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 hoo. But I do want to see where the barbarian's like, damn it, I forgot to rage,
Right.
Or something of that nature. Just be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool.
No, I want Chris Pine to die in the first 5 minutes and then come back as a different character. Oh, where's my friend? That'd be great. I'll avenge him. And that's the honor among thieves, is just his stupid little fucking... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I like Chris Pine, man. I liked him as
he does a good Kirk.
Yeah, I did. I liked it, man.
He does a good job in Wonder Woman.
I mean, the first one. The first one.
Yeah, I haven't seen the second one.
The second one is interesting, to say the least.
Sorry for the little glitch there.
Yeah,
my try and edit it out.
Mm-hmm. No, the second Wonder Woman, we don't need to talk about that. That's another prime example of Warner Brothers coming in and go, why don't we put her in some gold armor, because we can make a toy out of it, or something stupid, because the original artwork for Cheetah and Wonder Woman was badass. Guess what? Here's the thing about superheroes. They don't need a costume change every fucking movie, guys.
Right.
No.
You know what I mean? Every time we see him,
sell more stuff.
That's the only reason, right? It's just to sell the new merch because, why do I want to buy a new Iron Man shirt when this one is still relevant? Well,
like how long did Spider-Man go before he even had a thought of a costume change? Years.
You know, and then they just made it black.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't draw all those lines
because of an
shit.
Introduction of a different character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But if it weren't for that, he'd still be in the original suit.
Mm-hmm. And I did misspeak about a 7th level druid, right? And come on, if you're going to make a movie about D&D, are you really going to go with a 1st level party?
Well, I think in this regard, they should start out at a lower level, and then you get to see them progress.
No,
I want to see a straight level 20 character right out.
I would do a meet at the tavern scene, and then like a montage of just like them killing 100 rats,
right? Oh, swarm of rats,
right?
Going on side quests and shit.
Yeah, like doing a level up montage.
Well, I mean, I guess because when you listen to the trailer, he talks about how they stole something and now they have to steal it back.
Mm-hmm.
So them going to steal it originally might have got them up to, we'll say level 15, level 10.
I'd say 10. 10 would be fine. 10 mid-level, everything like you're talking the druid has up to 5th level spells. That's badass.
Yeah.
You're calling down storms and lightning and shit at that point, like as a druid. You know what I mean? And a barbarian's going nuts all day by 10th level.
I mean, let's look at it this way. Like, take your average 80s action movie. Rambo. Mm-hmm. Let's call Rambo a fighter. What level is he?
He's a level 20 fighter. He's a retired hero when he come in First Blood. Retired hero. Right? And I think he ends the movie
if we
at
call
3.
20 god or demigod, right? Like,
yeah. I'd put him at level 1 to 3 in First Blood. Yeah, I see why you say level. Yeah, see, I'm struggling with like the beginning of the movie when he's trying not to fight, and then finally decides to fight because he throws a switch.
Your average dude is a level 0.
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
Hello.
Like us, we're level 0s.
Yep. Yep.
Level 1, you get in a couple street fights.
Mm-hmm.
Level 5, you're probably, in a fight club.
Yeah.
Level 10, you're a professional fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Level 20, you are the undefeated world champion 5 years in a row.
Yeah, right.
I'll even say just once. You know what I mean? Because that's a hell of a feat. Like a level 10, you'd be like one of the up and coming prospects. Like you're the opener. And then level 20, you're selling out fucking Madison Square Garden.
Yep. Yeah, I think a level 10 party with the set pieces that we've seen in the trailer. I think it's dope. You see him find some treasure, and then you kind of see the wizard use the Helm of Blasting later in the trailer, and it looks like the same helmet they opened from the puzzle. And
yeah,
I'm curious and it does look like there's an arena scene. So you guys are right. They might start off level 5-ish, and we get to see them. You know what I mean? Yeah, kind of like in the Dwayne Johnson Hercules movie. You
see the build up.
Yeah, you see the montage of the fucking 12 labors, right? And then he is Hercules of legend to the people, but he didn't, but you get to see that montage. I bet you we'll have some of that.
I would put money on a montage in the first 15 minutes of the movie.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Probably more
and
than
I'm
one.
Talking like the level up montage, right?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Within the first 15 minutes, I'm calling it now.
So, as far as
how long
your
is the movie
initial
gonna
question,
be?
Probably a couple hours. It's got to be.
I would assume an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah.
Man, could you imagine doing a whole campaign in 2 hours? So you can't even get through a session in 4.
This is just one adventure with a montage.
Right.
Right.
It's kind of like
That's
when
fair.
we did the level 15,
Dude,
right?
if
I
there
kind of
isn't-
gave you guys a montage of what happened up to that point, and then we
Right.
If
started.
there isn't, halfway through the movie, if there isn't a shopping scene, like where they go into town and they're like,
Yep.
they start dickering over prices and shit. Like,
Watching
accurate.
Michelle Rodriguez try to haggle for a price when she's the barbarian fighter or whatever
Right.
she is.
Or
Like
watch her
that.
try to
I'll
steal
give it to you
something.
for 12. 14.
Dude, I gotta say, seeing like the levels of monsters that we see, like there's mimics,
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a mimic.
you know,
the black
fucking
And it looks
dragon
pretty
bear,
good.
Dragon.
Gelatinous
2
cube.
dragons.
Yep. Yeah, because there's
Whose
a
phone just went off. I'm calling a
Chinhouse,
motherfucker
it's
out.
across
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't
not
know
mine.
that.
I'll let it slide.
the room. But yeah, there's the monsters in that fucking trailer alone. I'm interested to see what they aren't showing. Like, how much are they going to try to cram in the first movie? You know what I mean?
Well, as much as they
that's-
can to make it so that they can make a second movie.
Right.
I mean, like Jim said earlier, you got that 50-50 split. You know,
Right.
you have your lore and rule fanatics, and then you have your casual player that's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
But then you also get a lot of those people that, like, when they did play when they were younger, they're like, oh man, I got to see this because,
Right.
you know, I want to see how it's actually how other people perceive it.
Out. Yeah.
And if WotC has, you know, like a full hand in it, then it should be good as long as the acting and the CGI is there.
Right. I'm interested. I would have to say that I'm with in the split. I'm with the side that is a bit excited. I don't have high expectations for this. Like we mentioned earlier, the other D&D movies have some balls.
I'm going in like slightly excited, right?
Yeah.
Like
Just because it's a D&D movie. Fuck
Right.
yeah. That's cool, man.
Right.
like 10 years ago, they wouldn't have even thought about making it.
No.
Well, I mean, I guess
They did kind
make-
of,
Yeah,
and it failed. But they tried to
mean-
make it for kids, and I think nowadays Hollywood's gotten better at making a kids action movie that still can be. Marvel's proven it can still be adult centric,
right.
Have certain points to it that are very adult, but still be enjoyable for kids.
Yeah,
Right.
And
And-
come on, Disney's been working dick jokes into their fucking movies for years, so like,
Speaking
knowingly
of
or not.
dick jokes, they just released Deadpool 2, and Logan on Disney Plus, which is pretty freaking sweet in my opinion.
No shit.
And yeah, I believe it released today,
Yep, that's fucking
Which-
awesome.
which means there is a very good chance that Deadpool can make it into the MCU.
Ryan
or
Reynolds said he
the
wouldn't do it
universe.
unless it's rated R. And
Yeah.
Disney's been hemming
Well-
and hawing, and this kind of shows that they might be like, fine.
It looks like Disney's willing to budge, man,
Yeah.
because they
Come
saw
on,
what
make that
Deadpool did,
money,
man.
you
Those
idiots.
numbers,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
The numbers that Deadpool brought in both times. You know,
I mean,
it's
you
just
got to remember
mind-blowing.
though that Disney has always prided itself on being PG,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like,
Yeah, but they got to grow with the times, though. Like
They've
we used
had
to be
R-rated
PG.
movies, and it's weird, but they exist. There's only a handful of them, but they
Really?
exist. Yeah, man. There's a Bruce Willis movie. Who's
pull
the
it
other
up,
guy
Dusty.
that-
Give me the
I'm
list.
gonna.
I'm pretty
Hang on.
sure it's called Hostage.
That's a Disney
Or
movie.
some I don't know if it's Hostage, but it's one of those things. It's a group of guys are holding a rich family. Bruce Willis is like the negotiator and goes in and helps out. And I was at the fucking movie store renting a movie, right? And that was playing, and the credits were just rolling because it was the end. And at the very end, there's the fucking Disney. And I was like, what the fuck? I just watched like 5 people die.
Right.
And
It must have been like a
it's Disney.
subsidiary of Disney or
Yeah.
something.
But they still had the fucking logo and everything at the end. Like, it was
Right.
crazy.
But I'm saying like Disney.
Right.
Like,
hmm
So, according to the Googles, it says Disney has never released a rated R movie under its own brand,
Right.
but
right.
it has a whole lot of subsidiary studios that they have acquired, obviously.
Right.
They have all these rated R's. So it may have the Disney brand at the very ending, but it's not
right.
It's not coming out as
directly
a Disney
from
movie.
Disney. Correct.
Yes.
Right.
Like you
It is
don't get
not
that
a Disney branded.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah.
They just funded the action. Yeah.
Right.
You don't get that Tinkerbell in the beginning.
Yeah.
They were the name behind the scenes that carried the
money.
Movie. Right. But I mean, I kind of get like where they would come from if they said no, we won't do a rated R MCU movie. Like I get it.
Sure.
It's their image, like they've held that image for what, almost 75 years or something like that.
Yeah. Well, John Berthal wouldn't budge on playing a PG-13 Punisher.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to see a PG-13 Punisher. I mean, I know I think one of them wasn't it?
Wasn't Thomas Jane's PG-13?
I think so.
It would make sense.
Yeah.
But
he was such a good Punisher. He looked good. You know what I mean? And that fight sequence with Kevin Nash as the Russian, that was awesome. Straight out of the that was one of the first times we had comic book characters doing things straight out of the fucking comic books.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there were comic book movies. Blade had been out and Spider-Man had been out. And yeah, Spider-Man can take the comic book-esque pose and do the thing on the side of the fucking Empire State Building and shit. But this was like legit a page-for-page fight sequence right out of a Punisher comic book.
Like you said, Blade and Spider-Man, they were comics adjacent.
Yes.
Whereas Punisher, that Punisher movie was legit. It was a comic book movie. It was essentially one of the first, looks into what they could do with comic book characters. Yeah,
for sure. Without a doubt. And I mean, and again, Wesley Snipes took some awesome hero poses, just like Tobey Maguire did. But again, we didn't get like a page for page representation until like 300 after that. You know what I mean? Like 300 in Sin City.
Oh man.
Sin City.
I loved the first Sin City.
Yep.
Sin City 2, I wasn't a huge fan of.
For. Yeah, it wasn't terribly great. The first one, though, oh man, the cast is fucking there.
I mean,
everything.
The Sin City, like the graphics of that movie, you can only do that. Like, that was where it lost it for me. Like, it was a novelty, for the first movie. The second movie, it's like, I mean, I get the black and white with a splash of gray because it was a graphic novel, and that was the style. Or was it a graphic novel or a comic series?
Both.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was mostly black and white, and you'd see a splash of red here and there, or, a fucking flash of blue.
Right.
Like,
just those few color splashes, but yeah.
Right. And that worked for the media, the visual media that it was in. But for me, having a full movie like that, like...
And then they made that Spirit movie, and it was almost the same with Samuel. And again, it was another Frank Miller comic book that was not as popular as Sin City, but still Frank Miller. But that movie, I have never watched that. That's been on like every streaming service for years.
Never seen it.
Sin City, though, man, fucking... I've got Gladys and my mitts. Fucking Marv was my favorite character, man. Marv was the shit. Named one of my cats Marv. Yep. Yeah, fucking A, though. That D&D movie is... I hope it's awesome. I really hope it's awesome, and we're all fucking blown away. That's my hope, but I'm expecting a good romp.
Yeah, I'm going in there like mildly excited. I'm not going to get myself all worked up like it's the latest MCU movie.
Right. Yep.
Because...
And I hope that's not what they're trying to build, right? Like, don't try to replicate the fucking MCU. It fails. They tried doing it with the Universal shit, and they let off with a fucking Tom Cruise movie.
Right.
But yeah, don't try to do the MCU. Let it happen like the MCU did, fluidly, over time. and just
make number one. If it's successful, make number two.
Yep. Yeah.
If the interest dies off there, fucking kill it.
Yep. I mean, Critical Role and, YouTube and live play games and stuff. I think it's going to, just the D&D logo enough is going to put enough asses in seats.
For sure.
If Critical Role can raise how much money on their Kickstarter?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
Stupid number. It was like, what, 21 million or some shit?
Yeah.
21. I believe it was 21 or 22 mil.
That's fucking crazy, dude. That's insane. But yeah, this movie, you know what I mean, across the world is going to crush. I think it would be cool to see.
Sorry, go ahead. No,
I would just like to see some of the, the YouTube celebrities that play, some of the cast of Critical Role. I'm drawing a blank. Will Wheaton. How cool would it be if
the McElroys from Adventure Zone?
Yeah, Matt Colville.
Adventurers Incorporated.
Mm-hmm. It would be so cool to see, just even if they don't have spoken and they're just fucking NPCs in the background.
Right.
That would be so fucking cool. Or Matt, in the montage, Mercer's a fucked up lich. You know what I mean? And
no, he's got to be an NPC. He's got to be
an NPC, bro.
Well, it's in the montage. It's an NPC.
Hey, listen, you're just learning the DM. Everything's an NPC. Okay?
No, I'm sorry.
Unless you're playing with a DMPC. That's different.
Right.
Please forgive me, Master.
But even your bad guys, they're NPCs, bud. Yeah.
So, the Critical Role Kickstarter, out of 88,887 backers, they raised $11,385,449.
So I doubled
that is
well, you doubled it because Amazon doubled it.
Yeah.
Right.
But still, man,
because they did that.
I mean, I'd be happy if we started a Kickstarter and got $11.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
Right.
Even 11 cents.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure between Steve and Justin,
that's
they'd
true.
give us 11 cents.
No, it would too. No, it would hook us up.
Yeah.
We're up to 12 cents. I mean, good start.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, though. I'm
cents a piece.
Interested to see the D&D movie, and I definitely like the idea of our D&D party getting together in person. You know what I mean? And
that'd be cool.
We got to roll for initiative for who's got to go order everybody's snacks. And then you got to try to haggle.
So if we go as a group, as a group, is this the first movie that we go in cosplay?
I was wondering the same thing, bro.
I would
should we go as our characters?
I would totally go as Draco.
Oh, dude.
And here's the other thing. Do we have to make the trip to one of those restaurant theaters? So it's like you're going to see a show at a tavern.
That would be pretty dope.
Can you imagine how many cosplayers are going to be at the opening of this?
We should go to the opening. If we're going to do cosplay, we got to go.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I mean, if you go to the fucking, a week later in cosplay, you're
weird.
You're weird. Right. I was trying to say it nicely, but
opening day, it's cool, right? But
I'd
definitely
give you
the
2-3 days.
Sure.
Until Monday of the next day through the weekend,
because it'll probably drop on a Thursday, Friday-ish,
right? Through the weekend, you can go to the matinee and cosplay. After that, forget it.
We've got a Halloween season between now and when the movie comes out. We could totally all fucking prep our character. I mean, Steve and Justin are going to have a hard time with Dragonborn.
It's going to be, and Mike's just going to show up just like himself.
Yeah. He might show up with a little skull and be like, he's Mal. You fucking use fucking idiots.
Use fucking idiots. I was
and that'll be the first time that all of us are together in the same room.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yep.
No. Yep. Fucking summer session last year.
Mike wasn't there.
Oh, that's right.
And Justin wasn't with us yet. Oh no, Justin was with us for the summer session.
Justin was there,
yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Fucking A, that will be dope. Man. If we can get everybody together and fucking go see that movie, dress up. I'll do it. I'll put together an Avner outfit this fucking Halloween, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'll put together my Roland, cleric-ish thing.
Hell yeah. Dude, I'm totally going to try to find something dope so I can have some cool necromancy magic.
That'd be gnarly.
Like, I watched Miss Marvel. I can see how you can kit bash some shit on some gloves and make some cool effects.
Seriously?
Yeah, man.
Speaking of, after the break, we got to talk Miss Marvel.
Fuck yeah, we do, man. Dusty, have you watched it? You son of a bitch. You watched Peacemaker, though. Yeah, we can talk about Peacemaker, and we'll talk about Miss Marvel, because we barely talked about Peacemaker.
Oh, dude. Peacemaker. Oh, my God.
All right, save it for the next half.
Yeah, enjoy Phantom Limb media ads.
Right. Phantom Limb promos, some ads. Tell if there's any wacky ads this week.
Yeah, a little titillation.
Titillations.
Yeah. Mr. Murphy.
Hit us with that titillation.
Titillate me.
Well, it hasn't been talked about yet, but one of the dads here decided to take a look inside his hand. And yeah, it looked pretty good. So, how many stitches did you have to have?
14.
14. So this is kind of like a two-sided thing, but for absorbable sutures, now they are synthetic, but do you know what they were originally made from?
I have an idea. I know what stitches were originally made from.
We'll find out after these Fandom Limb Media and Google ads.
The Googles.
The Googles. Bitch.
Hey there, I'm Rachel.
I'm Tristan.
We're the hosts of The Nooniverse on the Fandom Limb Network. Our podcast dives into everything related to the Asian entertainment scene. Whether it's K-pop, K-dramas, boys love, our universe covers it all. We post every other Tuesday morning to dish about what we're watching, who we love, and why you should too. You can listen to us on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you're interested in listening to real conversations about the Asian entertainment wave that doesn't get enough love, then you'll love The Nooniverse.
So what would happen if 4 friends from Best Buy decided to create the greatest podcast in the world? You would get Underground Nerd Nation, of course. We mainly talk about topics related to nerd culture and pop culture, but you never know where our conversations may take us. Like the time we got in a debate over grading scales. You're bound to have a good time with Underground Nerd Nation, so come join the Underground. We got beer and pizza down here.
And hopefully those ads weren't too long and you enjoyed them. So, Dusty, what were dissolvable sutures originally made out of?
So, they originally call it...
Absolutely. Yeah.
Catgut.
So, yes, it is called catgut,
but
it is not catgut.
No?
And was not catgut, no. So, it's actually the gut or the intestinal lining for sheep or goat, but they call it catgut for some reason.
Right.
Not sure why.
Because
that's weird.
That
at some point it was probably catgut, like legit.
Right.
Well, I mean, even still,
the term, it carries the term catgut because at one point it was catgut.
Well, Google says otherwise.
I'm not saying the sutures themselves. I'm saying the material.
Well,
correct. Yes. So the idea for it came from the use of.
So if you scrolling down a little further, it says that in 3000 BC, ancient Egyptians used hemp, cotton, tendons, silk, arteries, but usually it was fine woven thread from sheep intestines.
Nice.
Yep.
Sheep intestines.
You can sew yourself shut.
Violin string catgut strings, really catgut?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's
it
legit.
Used to be single string.
Tell you, that was one of the coolest episodes of fucking Hannibal when that fucking dude made a violin out of that guy's fucking larynx.
Right.
It's fucked. It's awesome. It was awesome, I think. But yeah, Jim had a little hand incident. You got the...
Yeah, I had a run-in between a dumpster and my garbage truck.
Yeah, that fucking sucks,
Caught my hand
dude.
pretty good.
in the best spot it could have for all the listeners. Right. Like that's the crazy thing is
right in the meat of the thumb, or like right above the meat of the the base of your thumb on your palm.
Yep. Yeah, man.
14 stitches, pretty gnarly.
Oof. Yeah, dude.
Just I fucked up, put my hand in the wrong spot. That's all it was.
Right, and that sucks. But hey, you're good now. You're okay.
Yep.
And it could have been worse.
Say I'm good.
Man.
I'm
right.
I'm okay.
Right. Yeah, you're okay. And
I'm having a hard time doing my nerding.
Yeah, right.
Getting some time off.
Next week I'll have time off. This week I went in for a couple hours every day, but
yeah, that's cool.
I've been
at least you did.
With the Pokemon cards, fucking going through Pokemon cards. It's kind of hard to fucking go through them all with only like one hand, or like trying not to hurt myself.
And I'm sure it starts to get tired a bit faster right now.
Yeah, or to start to bleed a little bit.
Right.
But I did get Erin to start her own Pokemon binder.
Yeah, I saw you sent us pictures earlier, man. Yeah. You fucking created a monster.
I created a monster.
Dude, my guy Noah fucking pulled the Tiamat today.
No shit.
Magic card. Fucking just saw a couple random old school fucking things. Bought him for $12.
No shit.
Tiamat. And a fucking $270 fucking spirit of some crazy dragon.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? He spent thousands on boosters and pulls a couple random fucking packs.
I mean, dude, Pokemon's the same way. Like, I bought a booster box on TikTok for Rippin' Ships, where they open them live on camera and then they send them to you. And like, I've been watching this guy for like a couple weeks now, like just because in the community, you want to see some of the cards that are out there, and like you actually want to see them. You don't want to just see them on a website, right? Like you want to see how they react to light and stuff, and that's a good way to see them. So anyways, I bought a booster box of Pokemon cards, and he ships out on Fridays. So I joined his Discord, and I messaged him today because he's got some vintage packs that like he's trying to gauge interest on, like opening them on stream.
Oh, a few, yeah. Oh, shit.
Opening on stream, right?
Yeah, dude.
And I said, well, depending on how much they are, like, because I know some of them vintage packs can go for like $250, $300, $400, right?
Right. Because any card coming out of that is going to be fucking mint.
Not true.
No?
Not true.
Is there some junk?
There's some junk. I mean, the Holy Grail coming out of, like, because it's base set Pokemon, right? So the Holy Grail coming out of there would be the Charizard.
Sure.
Which goes for about $1,400, I believe.
Damn, what was the pull rate, though, back then?
I don't know. Like,
yeah, that sucks.
Back then,
I mean, if it's anything like the fucking games, it's going to blow.
Well, like... So anyways, I was in the Discord, and he said, anybody who's interested, shoot me a message so I can put you on the list to discuss it further later. And I'm like, all right. I shot him a message, and I was like, hey, depending on cost, right? Like, because that's the big thing. Depending on cost, I'm interested. Because what he's doing is he got a booster box, right? Or he's got the line on a booster box or whatever. So there's like 36 packs. So what he's going to do is get 36 names and a couple alternates. Put them all the names in a randomizer and pull random names to go, pack by pack. So it's not like, all right, you were first, so you get first pack. Right? Try and make
that's
it
a good way to do it, though, for sure.
So anyways, like, I was messaging back and forth with him a little bit because I've been engaging on the streams and,
Yeah.
So anyways, a lot of the times on these TikTok Rippin' Ships, these guys will do, they do hits only. So like any of the big cards that come out, that's what they'll send you. And then the rest of the bulk they keep or they sell or they donate or whatever. Right. Or you can opt to have all of the cards that he opened for you shipped, which is what I did.
Right.
Because I'm building that set. So I messaged him and I was like, hey, just out of curiosity, what do you do with your bulk? My daughter's getting into it and I want to start the new set Pokemon Go for her.
Right.
Because it's a smaller set. It's like a 58 card set, not including the secret rares.
Okay.
And he's like, dude, I'll just fucking send you a shit ton of it. We sell it for super cheap or we donate it.
No
You
shit.
got an order going out tomorrow because he ships
That's
on
killer.
Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'll just... So he messaged me, and hopefully I've gotten it by the time Jess listens. I should have got it by the time Jess listens, and Aaron shouldn't be listening. But he's like, I threw a couple hollows in there, and there might be a Charizard in there. I hope she likes it.
Hey, hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
I was like, bro, that's like...
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I spent some money on the booster box, but like still, like I was just looking for like bulk for a fucking 9-year-old.
Right, she's probably gonna pull him out and play with him.
No,
she's
I've
collecting.
already told her like most of them are gonna stay in the binder.
Right.
Once my hand heals a little bit, we'll go back to playing Pokemon because I got the Battle Academy, which is essentially a starter set. It comes with pre-built decks.
Yeah.
And that, it's a learner set.
Mm-hmm.
I said, once we get that down and we start introducing some of the more complicated rules, we'll talk about building decks. And at that point, most of the binder cards are going to stay in the binder, and we will pull from the bulk cards.
For sure. Yeah, because, have the collection, and she'll see when she gets a little bit older that, it's a good thing I left them in the fucking binder.
For sure.
Right.
I put that one in a hard case.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you think about it, when Pokemon first came out, and, like, all three of us, I'm pretty sure, had Pokemon cards at one point.
I didn't. I never had any.
Okay,
no.
Well, still, like, we traded them back and forth with our friends all the time. Like, I'll take that Venusaur for that Charizard.
Mm.
Well, that Venusaur now mint is worth like $250, and that Charizard now is worth $1,500, right?
Yeah,
like,
right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I had full sets of Magic cards that if I still had my black deck that I loved when I was younger, that whole deck would be worth thousands. I had Onslaught, the Juggernaut, like that stuff.
If I had my Magic and my Pokemon cards from like back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like most of them, like because I didn't play, right? Like I collected most of them. I fucking some of these cards are just like and it's stupid ones that you wouldn't think anything about either, right? Like there's certain sets that like a Venusaur goes for let's say $100, and then some random fucking no-name Pokemon will go for like 150.
That's insane. That's weird.
My former assistant manager, he's been doing that for about, I don't know, probably about 1.5 years, 2 years now, just doing Pokemon cards, and then it moved into sports cards, and he buys and sells like crazy. I'm like, dude, how much have you spent this year? He's like, $4,000. I go, how much have you made? $6,000. Like, fuck you.
Right. I mean, so he's $2,000 up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's a lucrative business if you can find the right people.
I mean, at this point, like I'm not spending a huge amount of money to buy and sell. Like I've bought some packs for myself, which is most of what I've bought so far is like for myself to build my collection. Because, I forgot how much I enjoyed it.
Right. It's a fun game, man. Like I keep telling Noah, I'm like, dude, I'm going to get some cards so we can actually like play Magic when we chill. Like we play on Magic Arena on the mobile app all the time. And I was like, dude, I'd like to fucking play in person. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
speaking of mobile games, they did come out with a Diablo Immortals. Yo, if you guys are looking for something to kill fucking 10 minutes with on a Saturday, shoot me a text because I'll hop on with you. It's kind of dope.
Diablo Immortals?
Yep. It's legit like Diablo. Kind of. You kind of need your thumb.
Then I'm out.
I mean, you got...
I have limited motion right now.
Yeah, but that's your right thumb,
at least you're trying.
Huh?
It's your right thumb, right?
Yeah.
That's just... Your magic is just on that side, so you could use your index finger. I hold it. I hold my phone in my left hand when I play it because that's where the joystick is on the left side of your phone. So
maybe I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's a solid little game. I ripped through it with one of my characters, and I checked out a few of them. You can be a necromancer, a paladin, basically a ranger-esque rogue.
That's kind of cool.
Shit like that. I went with a monk. He's pretty dope.
Nice.
It's cool. You loot, you fucking fight shit. It's simple fucking mobile game, but the graphics are solid, and I was pretty impressed with it being a mobile game, with how it looks.
I mean, there's some pretty solid mobile games out there now.
And the voice actors, and I haven't looked up the cast of Diablo, but we've probably heard some of their voices before, because a lot of them sound really familiar. Like, I was pretty impressed, though. Definitely good time waster, at the very least.
Easy to pick up and put down.
Yeah. There's plenty of spots where you can pause it and just walk away from it, shit like that.
Yeah, because I don't like the mobile games where it's like, you got to play this for an hour. Like, there's no good place to pause. There's no, like...
Right. Yeah, there's like totally a ton of safe places where if you just stand there, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I like time wasters. You know, you can play it for 5 minutes and then while you're waiting on a phone call or something like that, and then put it down.
Okay, I lied. I don't know any of these people.
Okay.
I looked up the cast and I don't know any of them. But they sound familiar, so I've definitely heard them. Maybe listening to some more voices in my head will introduce some more, because that's a great show. I end up watching it more than listening, but decent podcast with Will Friedle, and I keep forgetting her name. She was Kim Possible. She was in Even Stevens.
Oh, fucking... Yep. Uh-huh.
Christine something like that.
I can see her face.
Yep. But Will Friedle's awesome, so that's what brought me to the show. She's pretty funny too, but Will Friedle's great. I don't know, yeah. One of my favorite voice actors too. That's a hard bill to pitch. I will say though, in Voices in Your Head, they do talk to Kevin Conroy, and listening to him talk about the Batman audition is so fucking funny because he almost blew it off.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine thinking back to the day you got the Batman role and you were like, I don't fucking want to go. This is a waste of my time. And then you finally show up and you're Batman for the next fucking 30 years. The voice of Batman.
Right.
And you get to play him once. That's fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. But yeah, no, that's the cards, man. I definitely think I need to, I don't know. I've got enough expensive hobbies. I don't need to start buying fucking and collecting cards. I collect Space Marine minis and shit. So
it all started with my brother-in-law being like, "Hey, I found these Pokemon cards from back in the day. Do you know anything about them?" I said, "No, but I can research it. You know, I can fucking find out for you."
Yeah, I'll look it up for you. See what's going on.
Right.
Fuck.
Like, I know where to look and, you know, the general people to ask.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I started looking them up, and he had a couple Charizards and
fucking A.
I mean,
dude, I still have my fingers crossed that Todd McFarlane actually puts out a dope Spawn movie that crushes.
So that your
at the
toys
box
will be
office.
worth something.
Yeah, man. So I can get rid of some of that shit for like more than I paid for it.
I mean, that's the hope, right? For collectibles is getting back more than you put into it.
Yep. But yeah, that'll be, you know, I'll probably end up picking up some Magic cards at some point, just not a shitload.
Probably. I mean, I'll probably end up picking up some too, but more for the resale side of things versus. I mean, I would love to play Magic again. It's just when and where and with who.
Right. Oh, dude, I was checking out their website a little bit ago while we were talking about it, and they've legit on magicthegathering.com with WotC. You can, it's magic.wizards.com. There's shit right on that website to find live play MTG games.
Right.
And I was like, that's fucking, or you can find the closest hobby shop, gaming shop near you that's hosting MTG. And I'm like, that's fucking cool, man. That's fucking cool.
Well, the problem is the part of rural New York that we're in.
Yeah, there's not many. They're pretty far away.
They're few and far between.
Yep. Yeah, there's a handful of like Warcraft or Warhammer's a hard one to find. Like there's only a couple of dedicated Warhammer, and then that stuff, that's a crazy game, bro. Because to get an army, you have to spend like $500 or $600, a few hundred hours painting these motherfuckers. And then you got to show up with some snot-nosed nerd who's like, excuse me, that captain actually isn't a captain and doesn't follow the Games Workshop rules. Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad I spent so much time making him look fucking cool.
Right.
Like, I've read through some of the official rules and I'm like, oh man, I can't use half of my shit because I kit bash a little. And you're allowed to use kit bashes, but it changes what rules you're allowed to use. And you can only have X amount of this and this and this. And it's just like, wow, man. Any other game, it's got a lot going on. It's got its own learning curve, you know.
I mean, that is in and of itself a true war game.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
Which is what, you know, D&D and all of these are based off of in the first place. But like you said, like fucking getting all of your pieces. So you're spending all that money on fucking plastic, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you got to build them. And then you got to paint them because 99% of the live plays won't let you do bare plastic.
Yeah. And they have comps for your paint jobs, so you can win, you know, some in-store credit and cool shit like that. But yeah.
You can't play bare plastic.
Yeah.
So then
you can't do anything 3D printed.
Paints. Right.
Which I'm like, that kind of sucks because there's some dope 3D printed, like just some heads, some pauldrons. But Games Workshop's like, well, let's take money from our bottom line. Yeah, but your bottom line's pretty solid, dude.
Right. Like it's fucking plastic, dude.
Yeah, what's the profit margin like on a box of these motherfuckers, man?
Well, I mean, like even the small, like couple piece sets go for $75-$80.
Yep. There's a handful. Like I try to maximize my Marine to money, right? So I try to shoot for $10 per mini, which is a decent 3D print cost. And I've only bought one $35. Like just the one mini was $35. And but he was cool as shit.
Your $10 to Marine budget is for maybe 10 cents of plastic.
Oh, without a doubt. 3D printing them to 3D print a Marine, it costs less than $1.
Right.
35 millimeter. I think they're actually.
And I get you got to pay your designers and stuff like that. I get it.
Yeah, but they're shelling these out, man.
Right. When
That's
you're
why they're on
producing. Right. When you're literally producing thousands of them at a time. And then selling them for $80 for like a fucking 5-pack of
it's because we spend the money
Marines.
On them. Right. Yeah. Those ones bother me because I bought a pack and they were cheaper, but they were an older generation Space Marine.
Yeah.
So they didn't work with some of my other Marines. So all the kit bash ideas I had, I couldn't do because these guys are half the fucking size.
Really?
Yeah, they were the 28 mil generation. And so the way they explain it in the lore is the current generation of Space Marine, they crossed the Rubicon, they say. So they died and were reborn and everything else. And they're bigger, stronger, faster.
Gotcha.
But they're just 35 millimeter instead of 28 millimeter.
So they can charge you double for
pretty much
a third of the plastic, right?
Yep. They got them a little bit bigger. They could add a little bit more detail, but you still run into that, and it's a crazy things with Game Workshop. It'll be super detail, and you turn it over, gone. There'll be one section of the dude's leg where there's zero detail.
No shit.
And it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, okay, I might not see that, but because I'm making a display piece, right? So you might only see the front of my Marine. I still paint the back in case you pick the fucker up so you can look at the back. You know what I mean?
Why'd you only paint half of it? Because you can only see half of it?
I will admit to putting a guy up to a wall and I kind of just slamboed the paint onto his back because I was like, you're not going to see it.
Right, no.
Even if you pick it up, you won't. The parts that you can see are painted very well. And then, the parts you can't, they're colored.
Right.
But yeah, man,
You masked it.
Yep. No, man,
Well,
that's a fun nerd though. Yeah, if you're looking for a place to fucking find your nerd, man, find your local game shop, hobby shop, see what they got going on. As long as it's not Hobby Lobby, because they suck.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby is not a hobby. Well, I mean, it's a hobby shop.
I mean, they have the biggest hobby section out of like Michael's and Joann's, and it sucks because every time I've gone in the Hobby Lobby, the paintbrushes I need for my Marines are buy one get one free.
Right, but do you really want to support Hobby Lobby?
I make sure that every time I walk in, dude, that's bothered the fuck. Like Janelle, my wife, won't go there because
it's
they're
a
not
fucking
open.
Christian company.
Yeah.
It's like an Orthodox
legit
Christian company.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Chick-fil-A. They're not open
worse
on
than
Sundays
Chick-fil-A, even. Yeah. Well, just
no,
as
they
bad.
are literally worse than Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know that.
I do make sure whenever I walk in, I have my Satan Loves You shirt on. So I have walked in with something kind of fucked up, and like you can tell the people are a little bit like, they don't want to talk to me. And I'm always like, I crank up like the charisma and being super nice to people and helpful because I've got the Satan shirt on. I just like being that walking antithesis of everything they think I am.
Right.
That's funny.
But yeah, fucking A. But it looks like it's about that time, gentlemen. Are we getting
about
there?
damn time.
Reel her in. So just grab your nerd, even if it's a little nerd, and just pinch it between your fingers and hold on tight and just, nerd everywhere with it.
Just make sure you keep your hands in a safe spot for your nerd.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Especially if it's tiny. You don't want to break it.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I mean? I'll tell you what, I get messing with those tiny bits, and it's tough with my big old fingers.
You don't want to get an injury to your hand because you're nerding.
Yeah, microcephalic nerd.
Well, before I end out, you guys were talking about magic, and I didn't get a chance to hop in.
Yeah.
I tried learning once. Good friend of ours, Sean, from Alpha Wolf.
Collectibles.
He tried to teach me like 3 or 4 times, and my dumbass brain just couldn't hack it.
Dude,
I'd love to learn.
It is literally the easiest TCG to learn.
It is. You were thinking too much. You were overthinking it for sure.
Dude, it's easier than Pokemon.
Well, I don't play Pokemon.
Some of the decks nowadays are fucking, you can do crazy shit. But
it's not easier than Pokemon, but it is like, Pokemon's pretty easy to learn.
I just don't get you have 4 mana on the field. Oh, and then you have 8 of these and 12 of those.
It's all about fucking counting cost.
Yeah.
You're a fucking manager. That's all you do for a living.
Yeah, bro.
Doesn't mean I want to do it for fun.
It's so much easier than that. It's not even that hard. The creature says it needs 1 skull, so it needs 1 black land, and then a 3 next to it. So it needs 1 black and 3 of any other color. So as long as you have 4 lands out, you can play that monster.
Right.
You lost me.
Where?
Everywhere. I'm one of those people that have to learn hands-on. Hands-on.
Say the damn
What'd you
thing.
say?
1 and 3. You need 4.
If you're
And
gonna
they
roll
have to be
one,
a specific color.
at least make it funny.
There you go.
Fucking A.
Jesus Christ. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your friends and family.
He's closed on Sundays.
Who?
Jesus
Yourselves?
Christ.
Or your friends and
No.
family?
Jimmy just said, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
He said he's closed on Sunday.
Whatever. No, Jesus is open on Sundays. What the fuck
No,
are you
he's
talking
not,
about?
Bro?
Why do you think Hobby Lobby's closed?
Because they're at church,
Because they're
bro,
all
with
at church.
Jesus.
Fuck that.
If you're going to roll a 1.
I'll give
At
myself
least to make it make sense.
a -1 modifier on that.
Yeah, he totally rolled below a 0.
So anyways, I'll start again. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your friends and family. All the stuff's in the link tree down in the description.
Mm-hmm.
And share the show with the resident, the resident doctor that's stitching you up like I did.
Sure. Good idea. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, captive audience, right? Right? It's not like they're going to get up and walk away from you.
Yeah, you know.
Sir, I'm halfway through your stitches. This conversation is boring. I need to go.
So anyways, yes, I injured myself. Yes, I'm fine. Take care of yourselves. Watch where you put your hands. Don't get it caught between a fucking garbage truck and a dumpster. And we'll talk at you next week.
Mm-hmm.
Peace.
Deuces.
Hey, have you guys heard about the chocolate record player?
Nope.
Sounds pretty sweet. What did the janitor say when he came out of the closet?
Hey.
Supplies.
All right.
Yep. Dear Math, grow up and solve your own problems.
Agreed.